Today we're making Kobe restart his NBA career from scratch. And for somewhat obvious reasons, he's starting off in Charlotte. But Kobe's NBA journey isn't going to be easy since every player is back into prime form, while he's starting off at a 75. But on the bright side, he still has this crazy athleticism and would still average really good stats for a rookie. But since the league's been kicked up a notch, the Hornets as a team are pretty bad to say the least. So every season to help him out, Kobe's getting some help. And if you've been here for a while, you know usually we go 8 for Kobe, and now we're actually upgrading Kobe. +1 to all shooting badges. He has some finishing badges on the side and stuff, but shooting wise, he pretty much had nothing. So this is probably one of the best upgrades we could have gotten. And after those upgrades, Kobe's already up to a 79. And let me just say, greatness is waiting for him in the future. Eventually, we will see him in the finals. LaMelo with the ball, the dynamic duo, kicks it out to Kobe, wide open. But how long would we have to wait? Because his first main hurdle is the fact that he's coming off the bench, and his competition, Terry Rozier, is at a very respectable 85 rating. But if we're talking about ratings, at the very top, LeBron's back at a 99, and we better watch out for him. Shout out to LeBron for MVP 25. So once again, Kobe's getting upgraded, but this time he gets 2. We have +1 to all playmaking badges. Kobe's also getting a +10 layup, which would now make his layup a 98. But most importantly, he's at an 85 rating, which ties him up with Terry Rozier. He's now officially in the starting lineup, and with the increase in minutes, he would make a massive leap statistically as well, going from 17 points per game to 24. But while he's progressing rapidly, the Hornets as a team are not. I'm not gonna lie, out of all the players we've tried, I think the Hornets might be the worst team-wise. So once again, Kobe's getting an extra upgrade. He's now up to 3 and would be starting off with 2 major defensive boosts. Also, shout out to the +10 layup, which officially moves up Kobe to an 89 overall. And because he's on Charlotte, we can't forget about LaMelo Ball, who's now a 93. And even though he's no Shaq, the two look like a legitimate duo now. But it's more like a big 3. Blake Griffin's heading to Charlotte. Bro, the number 91, that's so ugly, dude. Please, put back, like, what was it? It was like 34 or 32. And it took him a while, but Kobe's finally playoff bound. He would be heading to Miami for his first series. We're up against Miami. Their best player is Rondo at an 89. They don't have a single 90 overall on the roster, really. And that small detail would wind up being Miami's downfall. Because in the playoffs, you need star power. And since Charlotte has plenty of it, it really wasn't close. Kobe's now moving on to the second round against Detroit. And he would take full control of the series, easily cementing himself as not just the best player on the floor, but already as one of the best players in the league. Unfortunately, I can't really say the same about his teammates. LaMelo driving to the basket, Kobe's sidekick, even though he's a higher rating than Kobe. He misses the layup, he puts up another layup, he misses the layup again. They would let him down big time, and eventually, they'd get swept. But in the meantime, a super team was forming out west, and they would make it all the way. We're starting off with +15 to post moves, we'll go right next to it, +10 to all finishing, and finally +30 rebounding. So maybe, like, by the end of this, he could average a triple-double. Kobe's moving up fast, especially due to the finishing boost, which maxes out quite a few of his stats. His overall rating also is now a 94, which at this point ties him up with LaMelo Ball. If we're talking about NBA duos, those two have to be close to the top. But it all starts with Kobe.
Bryant to the basket. It's off! Oh, what a finish from Bryant. The drive. Oh! Kobe Bryant on a record toss to Kobe Bryant.
With the NBA playoffs around the corner, I've been looking to find the best deal on tickets. So it's only fitting that today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek. With over 28 million downloads, that's kind of a lot. SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There's also more than 70,000 live events every single day on SeatGeek. We're talking concerts, festivals, sports games, and my personal favorite, an Adam Sandler comedy show. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a long time, you know I'm a Knicks fan. We're going up against the Cavs. Game 3 in the Garden, I will be there. Game 4 in the Garden, I will be there. SeatGeek puts all the tickets from across the web in one place, so you know you're getting a good deal. So yeah, I'll just click on a random section, and as you can see, row 4, 8.2, that's a great deal. On top of that, every ticket's backed by a buyer guarantee, so if somehow something goes wrong, you can return your ticket ahead of the event. And you know I came through for you guys. Use my code MED for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code MED. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app. Thank you to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video, and now back into it. Kobe's now averaging north of 30 points per game, but most importantly, Charlotte's moved all the way up to the 2nd seed. But now Kobe's up against, by far, his toughest opponent yet. Giannis is one of like maybe 5 people who are a 99. The series would start off in Charlotte though, and Kobe would have 35 and 5. But somewhere along the line, something went wrong, because they would still lose, and it wasn't even because of Giannis. Giannis only had 11 points, and we still lost. And in game 2, still at home, Kobe would have 31 more points. But the real problem's starting to show. LaMelo and Blake aren't helping, and now Charlotte's down 2-0. And since the series would shift to Milwaukee, it was looking rough. But on the bright side, Kobe's still Kobe. He would have another 30 points, and Charlotte's finally in a position to win a game. About to pass it over to Kobe at the top of the key or at the elbow. Kobe with the spin, the pull up, the step through. That shot would give Kobe 39 points, but most importantly, the deficit's only 2-1. Did you forget about Giannis though? He's still here. Kobe and the Hornets would have to come back down 3-1. And not only that, in game 5, they would be down 6 with 3 minutes left. It's not looking good, but at least we know who's getting the ball down the stretch. Kobe with the ball on the ISO being guarded by Jordan Clarkson. That is literally the most obvious bucket I've ever seen. The step through, the up and under, whatever you want to call it. Kobe has 27 points and we're down 4. Giannis kind of taking his sweet time. LaMelo falls asleep on the backdoor cut. You know what this team really needs? It really needs like a really dominant big man. Maybe someone who's like 7'1", 300 pounds or something like that. Why did he shoot that? No way, they're about to post up Mason Plumlee. I don't care if he's 7 feet tall. I don't know how tall he is. There's no way you let him score. LaMelo, please get the rebound. Good defense, good defense. And Giannis is about to hit a 3. He missed. Okay. Gordon Hayward down to Blake. Blake on the cut. He misses the top. Oh my God. That is Kobe's help right there. LaMelo Ball falls asleep on defense. Blake's missing dunks. Giannis is low-key getting clamped though. That's fantastic defense. We still have time. We have to hit a 3. Kobe's wide open. Okay, honestly, I thought that was going to Kobe. That was a nice pass. If we get a stop, we still have a chance. But Blake Griffin, bro. Blake Griffin really not known as a defender, and Giannis gets right past him. And Kobe's outscoring Giannis right now. I'm telling you, Kobe just needs some help. They're about to throw it down to him in the post. Jordan Clarkson can't guard him. I don't care. Like I said, well, now they're fouling, so he might be cooked. Marcus Smart, he misses a second free throw. Grab the board. Kobe with the ball being guarded by Giannis. Kobe driving left. Giannis with the defense. Kobe with a pass out to Rozier, the man who was taking his starting spot. He misses it, and that would officially be the end of Charlotte's playoff run. And as you saw, it wasn't even Kobe's fault. So this is the final time we're upgrading Kobe, but also I am not leaving this seat until he wins a championship. And as you would expect, Kobe's getting another 3 upgrades, which now puts him at a whopping 98 overall. On top of that, Charlotte would win 53 games, make it to the 2nd seed, and Kobe would bring home MVP. I think LeBron has won MVP every single time except for like once. Kobe might have been snubbed though, because he still averaged 38 and 5. But more importantly, he'd be up against Giannis for a 2nd straight time. But now Kobe's 4 overalls higher, and this time the series would go his way. And Kobe's about to dribble out the clock, so he's moving on to the 2nd round. This time it wasn't as bad as the last time, so shout out to him. Now Kobe would be moving on to Atlanta. They have Kemba Walker and Mike Conley as a backcourt, but they also have Paolo and LaMarcus Aldridge, so obviously it's not going to be easy. And while Atlanta doesn't have a player on the level of Kobe, it was their depth that would cause some major damage. Even though Charlotte had home court, they would play hard, and they would steal a game to make it a 1-1 series. But both teams would be heading to Atlanta for 2 more games, and somehow Kobe would reach another level. For the entirety of game 3, it wasn't close, and even with a massive lead, Kobe was locked in. They're running a play for LaMelo. No, they're running a play for Kobe. Wide open at the top of the key. He makes it. He drains it. Kobe driving baseline, going to the basket. The layup, it's good. The crazy layup. With those 2 shots, Kobe has 40 points and a 2-1 lead. But there's still 1 more game to be played in Atlanta, which didn't go so well, because despite 37 more points from Kobe, Charlotte would still lose. The balanced attack from Atlanta is causing problems, and the Hornets are looking shaky to say the least. It even started to carry over until the final minute of game 5. Oh my God, bro. Was that Kemba? Of course it would be Kemba who hits that shot. Of course it had to be in Charlotte too. Kobe not even running a play, just drawing a foul. We're good, we're good. His rating's like in the 90s. He's hitting both free throws. He has 35 points. We should be good. We should be taking a 2-point lead. The last possession was really good. Give the ball to Kobe, get out the way. Right now they're giving it to Paolo and everyone's getting out the way. They throw it over to Conley. Conley being clamped up by Kobe. Is that Gary Harris on the wing? I'm not really scared of Gary Harris. Going all the way to the basket. He misses the layup and they pass it over to Kobe. Oh my God, bro. They finally made a good decision. Kobe's now 1 win away from his first conference finals, and out of all the upgrades he's gotten, I didn't expect rebounding to be that impactful. But I was wrong, because Kobe would pull down 15 in game 6 to officially eliminate the Hawks. He's now moving on to Detroit for a rematch in the conference finals, but this time, they don't scare me at all. Seth Curry, he's an 87, but he's guarding Kobe.
Kobe looks over at Doug Collins and said, "This guy cannot guard me."
Kobe's officially moving on to the NBA Finals, and for this specific matchup, there's a little bit of deja vu. The main star we should be scared of is Melo. He's at a 96. They also have Gobert still, so shout out to him for sticking around. It's a rematch of the 2009 Western Conference Finals, but the catch is, it would be Melo with the upper hand, eventually winning the championship. But that's not a criticism of Kobe's game at all, because the following season, he'd finally hit 99 overall, and most importantly, he's back in the finals. And I guess you could say he's playing in a familiar arena. Yeah, they obviously have the duo of LeBron and Anthony Davis, but also they have Kyrie, kind of a huge deal. But before we even worry about LA, we have 2 games in Charlotte, and historically, Kobe's been able to protect home court. So as you would expect, game 1 would be no different. 46 points, but most importantly, the win to go up 1-0. Where on the flip side, LeBron only had had 17 points. But game 2 wouldn't be so lopsided. LaMelo would have problems with Kyrie, Blake would have problems with AD, and LeBron would bounce back. But despite all that, Charlotte led for the majority of the game, all thanks to, you guessed it, Kobe Bryant. And even with a late lead, he was still locked in. They pass it out to Kobe wide open, and he hits it. Charlotte's in position to win this game and go up 2-0, but there's one teammate specifically I'm worried about. Kobe being guarded by Kyrie, his student, back out to LaMelo Ball. Come on, dude. You have to do something at some point. But nonetheless, the Hornets would win, and now they have a 2-0 lead heading to LA.
It's one game.
Think about it. It's Kobe in LA.
No big deal.
Oh my
It's been 7 long seasons, a bunch of upgrades, and an uphill battle from his starting rating of a 75. But after all that, Kobe's officially up 3-0. And heading into Game 4, he's minutes away from a potential championship. LeBron against Kobe in the finals. And right now, Kobe has the upper hand, but how will LeBron respond? He pulls up for 3, he makes it, and we have a tie game. LaMelo with the ball, the dynamic duo, kicks it out to Kobe, wide open, the most wide open. He drains it. LeBron at the top of the key being guarded by, yo, you should put Kobe on him. Why not? Screw it. That's why you should put Kobe on him. Kobe with the spin. They don't even call a play. They just go straight into an ISO, and he pulls up at the elbow. The most Kobe shot you will ever see, 42 points. But unfortunately, as much as I love LaMelo Ball, he has not been playing well in this playoffs. No way. Bro, LaMelo, yo, you can't make this up. LaMelo is like, he's a sellout. Anthony Davis all the way. Look, bro, LaMelo left him wide open. He missed it. And at this point, it might be rubbing off on the rest of the team. Pass. No way. Bro, pass. Oh my God, bro. Kobe's the only one who scored. You can't make it up. 24 seconds left. Kyrie with the ball. Kobe has to get one more stop. Fantastic defense. Kyrie with the pull-up. He misses it. Kobe with the board. Nah, bro. This could actually, oh my God, this could actually be the greatest ending to a video. But at first, I was extremely worried because LaMelo was standing there for a long time. Yo, Kobe's standing in the corner. I'm not really encouraged by this. Yo, somebody do something. Somebody's just standing around. They pass it to Kobe at the last second. No way. He made it. He's done it! Not to be dramatic, but Kobe might have just hit the greatest shot in sports history. And the best part, there's only 0.2 seconds left on the clock. That's it, bro. It's gotta be over. Doesn't matter. No time left. Even if he makes it, doesn't matter. We're good. I don't think any video is ever topping that ending. And of course, he's taking home the finals MVP, officially making this challenge a success. Against all odds, he got it done. And at the end of it was a clutch 3. But speaking of threes, what if we put Steph into this challenge? Would he also be able to win a chip? It's not going to be easy, and he might have to reinvent his game. To find the answer to that question, click the video on the screen.